we're going to talk a little bit about what you wrote. I'm going to give you some feedback on the things that I really, really like and some things I think that we can improve on to make you a better writer. So, I'm going to base my feedback on 6 different categories. The ideas you have, the organization you use, the words you use, how your sentence flow, and the different types of grammars you use, like periods, exclamation points, all that good stuff. So first starting with the ideas, I really, really liked how you clearly stated your main idea and listed it using those dots to tell your reader that this is what you think and you're going to tell us a little bit more about it later. When you're writing, it's really important to always start with your main idea first so the person who's reading your paper knows what it's about. So you did a really good job at making sure you clearly stated what your work was going to be about. Also, the introduction was really engaging. You always want to engage your reader because if it's not engaging, after I read that first sentence, I might not ever want to keep on going. But when you have these nice engaging introductions, it makes the reader want to know why and what else you have to offer. As far as organization, I like how you first said why you didn't want to share your room with your sister anymore, and then you gave reasons of how having your own room would make your life better. Because it kind of gave your mom both sides to help her really see, like, okay, maybe she should have her own room. So how you organized it was really nice. You used different paragraphs to explain different thoughts. As far as the voice, very expressive. You use a lot of exclamation points to show emotions about how you felt about leaving a room messy and how your mom would feel about not having to yell anymore. So using the voice you use, I kind of felt like we're having a conversation in the moment. Word choice, use some good words. Not too many of the same thing. There was a little bit of overuse of the word and, but we talked about that and how when you keep using the word and, that's kind of your signal to use a period because then you have a run-on sentence. Sentence fluency, again, a lot of the sentences were run-on, but when we talked about using the period instead of and, we were able to fix that. So overall, you did a really good job. And going forward, it's always important to make sure you always clearly state your ideas, make sure that your reasons support your ideas, and clearly articulate what you want to say. Moving forward, we're going to work on those run-on sentences and making sure that we're expressing our thoughts in sentences and not just a thought like we're speaking out loud. When you read it to yourself, you can kind of see, okay, that took me a long time to say that. You read it, you run out of breath, that means it's a run-on sentence. And if you read it and you keep saying and, that probably means you can add some periods or some commas in there to break that up. Okay? How do you think you did it? How do you think you wrote? How do you feel as a writer? Think you're strong, weak?
Weak?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Using the 6-trait rubric for the idea, I rated you as strong. Your main idea was clearly stated, it was focused, it was interesting. For organization, you have structure. I can clearly see where the story ends and where it begins. The voice was nice. You have your own personality, and it's really engaging. As far as your word choice, you use descriptive language to kind of paint a picture of like the room being messy and why she has to clean it up, or how the house could look different if you had your own room and she had her own room, or where you guys would play, how the room would be set up. As far as the sentence fluency, like we said, we have to keep using that and. We know that we need to insert some periods in there. Alright? So overall, for all those categories, you scored either strong or proficient, giving you an overall score of strong. Okay? So great job.